They don't need to close the shop. They don't need to close the market. They don't need to close the school. Do you cook meat for lunch? Do you cook meat for dinner? Do you cook meat every day? I live with my children. I live with my parents. I live with my brothers. My parents live with my brothers. My parents live with my sisters. My parents live with my siblings. Open the store, please. Open the school, please. Open the market, please. Do you live alone? Do you live with your children? Do you live with your daughter? I can live here with my family. You can live here with my family. They can live here with my family. Can you cook today? Can you cook tomorrow? Can you cook this evening? Can your parents open the market this morning? Can your parents open the store this morning? Can your parents open the school this morning? They can close the post office now. They can close the market now. They can close the school now. Can you open the book, please? Can they open the book, please? Can the children open the book, please? Do you study English already? Do your sons study English already? Do your brothers study English already? My parents eat beans for lunch every day. My brother and sister eat beans for lunch every day. My son and daughter eat beans for lunch every day. I live here because I like it. I study here because I like it. I eat here because I like it. Do you like this city? Do your parents like this city? Do your children like this city? They have a lot of clothes. We have a lot of clothes. You have a lot of clothes. They don't like to live in the country. The teachers don't like to live in the country. The managers don't like to live in the country. Do your sisters like to live in this country? Do your siblings like to live in this country? Do your parents like to live in this country? Can you buy the doors? Can the manager buy the doors? Can the boss buy the doors? I don't know how to open this door. You don't know how to open this door. They don't know how to open this door. How are you today? How are your children today? How are your parents today? Do you know your neighbor? Do your siblings know your neighbor? Do your parents know your neighbor? Where do you have an office? Where do you want an office? Where do you need an office? They have an office downtown. My sisters have an office downtown. My children have an office downtown. Do they cook rice every day? Do they buy rice every day? Do they eat rice every day? They don't eat salad for lunch. They don't eat salad for dinner. They don't eat salad at home. What state do you live in? What state does your son live in? What state do your parents live in? I want to buy tickets for the movies. I need to buy tickets for the movies. I have to buy tickets for the movies. You need to have a ticket. They need to have a ticket. We need to have a ticket. The manager can't buy the tickets. The manager can't sell the tickets. The manager can't send the tickets. I usually cook on weekends. My sisters usually cook on weekends. My daughters usually cook on weekends. Why do you open your office on weekends? Why do the managers open your office on weekends? Why do your siblings open your office on weekends? How many windows do you need to buy? How many windows do you need to sell? How many windows do you need to send? I already know what to eat for lunch. I already know what to eat for dinner. I already know what to eat for the weekend. We live alone at this house. They live alone at this house. My parents live alone at this house. They can cook rice and beans today. My mother can cook rice and beans today. My sisters can cook rice and beans today. They don't need to close this door. My children don't need to close this door. Your friends don't need to close this door. They can open the window for you. They can open the door for you. They can open the office for you. We usually go to the city on weekends. We usually go to church on weekends. We usually go downtown on weekends. Why do you want to go to the movies? Why do you want to go to school? Why do you want to go to this city? Can they live downtown? Can we live downtown? Can your parents live downtown? I work here because I like it. My parents work here because they like it. My children work here because they like it. We already know how to cook. They already know how to cook. My children already know how to cook. Do they already study English? Do they already speak English? Do they already read in English? Do your parents study English already? Do your children study English already? Do your siblings study English already? I live in the country with my family. I live in this city with my family. I live in this state with my family. Do your parents live in the country? Do your children live in the country? Do your friends live in the country? Do they eat beans for lunch? Do the children eat beans for lunch? Do my children eat beans for lunch? They can't live here. They can't live in this city. They can't live in this country. We can work at the office. They can work at the office. My daughter can work at the office. Can they eat rice and beans every day? Can they eat rice and beans for lunch? Can they eat rice and beans for dinner? We have breakfast at home. My children have breakfast at home. My parents have breakfast at home. Do you have lunch at home? Do your friends have lunch at home? Do your siblings have lunch at home? I need to have dinner with my children today. I need to have dinner with my father today. I need to have dinner with my sister today. I get up and have breakfast. My children get up and have breakfast. Your children get up and have breakfast. What time do they open the office? What time do your parents open the office? What time do your brothers open the office? What time can you get up every day? What time can you get up on the weekend? What time can you get up tomorrow? We don't eat rice for lunch. We don't eat rice for dinner. We don't eat rice every day. What time can I have breakfast? What time can I have lunch? What time can I have dinner? They can't have lunch here. My parents can't have lunch here. Your daughters can't have lunch here. Do you know what time it is? Do they know what time it is? Do the managers know what time it is? Yes. They know what time it is. Yes. My children know what time it is. Yes. My friends know what time it is. I don't cook on weekends. I don't cook every day. I don't cook at home. Don't open the store this morning. Don't open the store this afternoon. Don't open the store this evening. They can only close the store tonight. My father can only close the store tonight. The manager can only close the store tonight. Do you live alone? Do you live with your parents? Do you live in this city? I know how to cook fish. They know how to cook fish. My sisters know how to cook fish. When do you cook fish? When do you cook meat? When do you cook at home? Why do you eat rice every day? Why do you eat rice for lunch? Why do you eat rice for dinner? Where can I buy tickets? Where can they buy tickets? Where can we buy tickets? I buy the tickets for you guys. I buy the tickets for the children. I buy the tickets for your parents. Can you talk to your neighbor this morning? Can you talk to your neighbor this evening? Can you talk to your neighbor this afternoon? How much money do you have? How much money do your parents have? How much money do your friends have? How many glasses do you need? How many books do you need? How many notebooks do you need? How much rice do they need? How much rice do they have? How much rice do they buy? How many houses do they want to buy? How many cars do they want to buy? How many books do they want to buy? I can sell clothes every day. They can sell clothes every day. We can sell clothes every day. How can you go to school? How can you go to church? How can you go to the movies? How do they close the door? How do they close the church? How do they close the school? They usually buy clothes downtown. My children usually buy clothes downtown. Your sisters usually buy clothes downtown. You can already read in English. Your daughters can already read in English. Your friends can already read in English. Why do they cook rice and beans every day? Why do your parents cook rice and beans every day? Why do your sisters cook rice and beans every day? They can get up at 6 o'clock. My children can get up at 6 o'clock. Your parents can get up at 6 o'clock. Do your parents have lunch downtown? Do your parents have dinner downtown? Do your parents have breakfast downtown? What time do you like to get up? What time do your sisters like to get up? What time do your daughters like to get up? What time can you study? What time can you have dinner? What time can you get up? How do you go downtown? How do you go to school? How do you go to the movies? Why do you have lunch here? Why do you have lunch there? Why do you have lunch alone? I don't know why they buy clothes here. I don't know why my sisters buy clothes here. I don't know why my brothers buy clothes here.